Hi guys! So it's time for my October favorites. You guys know the drill. These are things I've loved. Songs, movies, shows, products, all that jazz. But before that, I hope you had a good Diwali. You spent time with your friends and family and you were safe and yeah, just had fun. Okay guys, first up we have my favorite song. Can you guess what it's gonna be? Okay, it's Romantic Sunday from Hometown Cha Cha Cha. I must admit, for the longest time, I was singing it as Magic Sunday. I didn't get romantic. And then when I downloaded the soundtrack, and I was like, oh, does that happen to you guys a lot? Because I was like, oh, okay. I always was like, Magic Sunday. Like, kind of like, you know, how we all eat Mondays and love Sunday. And yeah, so yeah, that is my favorite song. In the fashion space, we have this beauty. So I have been using this bag a lot. So this is from Vipul bags and it was gifted to me and I really love it. So it's really beautiful. It also comes with a strap, you know, so you don't have to constantly carry it like a clutch because, you know, I'm like very bad with that angle. And it's huge, which is what I love. So I've used this a few times over the last month because I've been getting out and I really love it because of size and also the look. You know, I love the look of it. Like, I feel like you could just wear a simple outfit and just like jazz it up with this guy because you don't really need anything much with it. And it just elevates any look. And for me, this is definitely something I've been using a lot lately. So very happy about this. And also I just love how, you know, his bags are taking the world by storm. So this is obviously traditional Indian crafts, which, you know, you see a lot of Hollywood stars using, etc., which I think is amazing to see our crafts go international and to see our designers, you know, on international celebrities as well. So loving this. Okay, favorite movie. So it's a Netflix movie. It's one of those movies that you could kind of easily like not watch, but you know, like I just watched it on one of those days and I thought it was a really feel-good, cute movie. Now, disclaimer, I've not watched a lot of movies through this month. So this might not be like your, oh my God, mind-blowingly amazing movie. But of all the movies that I watched, this one was my favorite. It's just a cute, you know, not a cute story also I would say, but a story of a struggle and how this woman is, you know, and her husband overcome the problems that they have. And she's just, you know, doing her best in the situation. I don't want to give away a lot, but it's a really sweet movie. It's the Starling. And if you're looking for a movie to watch on Netflix that's emotional, feel good at the end, watch it. Then in the gizmo space, we have this guy. So yeah, I got the new Apple Watch and the new iPhone, which I will talk about another time. But today we're talking about this guy. You guys know what an Apple geek I am and how much I love the Apple Watch. I usually have like the 40mm one. So this time I opted for this big guy, which is the biggest. And this is also like the largest screen an Apple Watch has ever had. And it's just amazing in terms of why I love the Apple Watch. Obviously, I could do a separate whole video because I know a lot of you might ask me, have a lot of questions to ask me about the Apple Watch because I've been using the Apple Watch since the Series 3 and this is Series 7, I think. So yeah, I really need my Apple Watch in my life. Like it you know, helps me with a lot of stuff. Of course, there are lots of things you'll see in the regular ads like the ECG that it does and, you know, the mindfulness bit where you can breathe for a few minutes and the rings, like every day how you have to close your activity rings. Like this is what I mainly obsess over every day where I'm like, oh, I barely walked at all today. I've barely done anything today or no. So yeah, it works amazingly in terms of for fitness junkies when I was running crazily a couple of years ago because I haven't run recently. it also works really well then. It also works really well otherwise. Generally, if you're just someone that likes to keep a tab on your life and have everything on your watch. But yeah, the screen size for me is a big plus on this one. I love how big it is, and I love how visual it is, because I also very often I shoot, right? So a lot of you don't know this, but what I can do is also activate my camera on my phone with this guy. So you guys can see that, right? Can you see that? Yeah, so I can actually click on this. So if I say 3 seconds on this, so a lot of the stuff that you see, there you go. A lot of the stuff that you see me do, like images and all, where, you know, you're wondering who's shooting these images in my room. I'm shooting them on my watch. So I use my watch even in that way a lot. And now you're just seeing the junk on my dressing table, which I don't want to show you. So I'm going to stop. So yeah, for me, the Apple Watch really is a game changer. Every year I wait for this launch. Like, I need this in my life. But yeah, for anyone who has any questions, leave them in the comments. If there are a lot of questions, I maybe can do a separate video for you guys. Let me know. Okay, favorite moment. My favorite moment has to be this moment which you're watching right now, which is where I painted my own nails, guys, my own nails. So I had this giveaway that was going live on my Instagram, and a big part of the giveaway was nail paints. And you know how I was like, okay, I'll go to the salon and get them painted nicely and do a layered, like look and stuff. And I was like, no, Shari, you're going to paint them yourself, because this was one of those things I wanted to do. Like, yeah, I don't even remember which year's resolutions it was in, guys. Do you guys remember? Comment below if you remember. But it was painting my own nails, right? And I've struggled with it. Like in the pandemic, I barely had any nail polish on because I tried a few times and it was disastrous. But I realized that with great like formulations or nail polishes that are not very thick, I can do a good, like decent job. And this is what I did. And I felt so proud of myself at the end of it. I was just like, oh my God, I have actually painted my own nails for like a nail thing. Like that's like an achievement, like for me. So gold star. But yeah, I was very happy about that. Up next we have this guy. So this is the juicy, I was going to say juicy couture, but it's juicy chemistry lavender water. It is really amazing. So again, this was sent to me, I think, in a package for their anniversary a while ago. You guys know how much I love like facial sprays. It's something that I really love, like especially lavender as a pick-me-up. And the last month, October, has been a boiler. So what I like to do is just spray it on like that as a pick-me-up in the day. Like I know this is also supposed to be like a toner for people that use it as a toner. I don't use it as a toner. I just use it randomly on my face. Like when I walk miles and I come back and I'm like sweating and tired and whatever, I just maybe, splash some water on my face and do this, or mid-shoot like I just did, and just let it all soak in and feel good. So yeah, love the smell of this, and I love what it does in terms of that feeling of freshness after. So I've been using this a lot. Also can't wait for the winter, so I won't be sweating so much, but for now. Then we have a favorite new restaurant, guys. After a really long time, I have a restaurant on the list. So excited. Mag Street Cafe opened in Colaba, and I have been there a lot. You guys know how much I love their croissants and their baked goods, and I just like, I go there to buy my bread with Mars, and you've seen that in the vlog also. For me, it's just one of those places that I love and I will keep going to for years and years to come. Like I love all of Gauri's restaurants, Stable, Misty. Love all their food, and I order a lot from them, but Mag Street definitely is like my new favorite. The lobster roll there is divine. I've also eaten like everything pretty much on the menu. Pancakes, the baked goods, the bread. But yeah, very excited to have a new cafe in Colaba, and it is really a place that I have frequented a lot over the last 1 month. Up next, we have this yummy, guys. So Desi sent me these yummy Imli like pops. That's what they're called, like a lollipop. I have to tell you guys, This is so like chatpat and yum. So Vaibhav calls me a chatori. That's a word I did not know until I met him. And he was like, you like all this chatpat masala type stuff. And those kind of people are called chatoris. And I didn't know that. And I was like, oh, really? Like people who like chaat type stuff, I guess. But this is so good. For me, Imli candy is very nostalgic. I remember the first time I ate an Imli sweet, I was on a Jet Airways flight. You know, that time I used to get them on a Jet Airways flight. It was my first ever flight to Goa with my parents. And they gave me this Imli sweet and I ate it and I was like, oh my god, this is like opened a whole new universe. Like it's sweet, it's khatta, it's masala, you know, all of those things. Kind of became a Jet Airways thing. Like every time I'd be on a plane, even as an adult, I would steal Imli candy from there. I'd be like, can I get some more? Can I get some more, please? Can I get some more? And this, like ever since they sent me this for Diwali, I have eaten so many of these. Can't stop. Okay, time for my favorite shows. First up on Netflix, Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. If you are a K-drama fan, this is a must watch. It's one of the sweetest love stories. Really love this show. And I think it's just one of those shows that, you know, everybody enjoys it. Like my mom loved it, I loved it, everybody I know loved it. So watch Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. Then we have Maid. Okay, this is the most amazing English show I have watched in a really long time. I feel like they're going to win a lot of awards for this show. It is so hard-hitting, it is so emotional, and it really moves you. And I would definitely recommend this show to anybody and everybody. It is a must watch. Then we have everybody's favorite creep, You. Again, season 3 is really good. You know, normally, as I say, with seasons, the shows get worse. Season 3 is really good. Like, season 2 was good, but okay. This is like really good again. And definitely one of those shows that you watch and you feel like you're being watched. Like, you know, like for the next couple of weeks, I'm like... Then we have House of Secrets, the Burari deaths documentary. This is like a bone-chilling documentary of the Burari deaths we saw in the media like years ago. But it is just so well done. Like, it's not sensationalized, but it's really like I mean, everybody just has to watch it. Like, I don't want to give away too much of it because we've already seen so much of this in the media. But to kind of see the story being told this way is like, everybody should watch it. Then we have Bad Sport. Okay, so this is about cheating scandals, doping scandals, all that in sport, which is really interesting. Again, things that date back years as well, like the ice skating Olympics scandal. I did not know about this. That is my favorite episode, by the way. Watch it. But I was like, this can happen at the Olympics? Like, what? Definitely a must watch for people that are into sport and that enjoy watching sport. Because of course there is a dark side to everything, right? We already know that, but we often forget that. And I feel like this kind of puts that into perspective with different sports. It's not just about a sport. So you have cricket, you have ice skating, you've got basketball, there's everything. Then last but not the least on Netflix, we have the biggest show in the world, Squid Game. And obviously it's Korean, guys. So everybody that's been like, bas karo Korean, there's more coming your way, my friends. Squid Game was thoroughly enjoyable. It was the first Korean like show I watched with Vaibhav, so it will always be special for me. He's still not jumped onto like the romance train, but at least like this got him to the K train somewhere, so very happy about that. But yeah, I really enjoyed the show. So it's not like obviously like a traditional K-drama. There's no romance. It is of course you know, in a different space. But of course, I've done a lot of Korean thrillers and even like you know, like different genres, and they are amazing at it, and Squid Game is a great example of that. So for those of you that kind of want to watch something that's amazing and even just watch one show, maybe not from a romance perspective, I would totally recommend Squid Game. Very gripping, very well made, and just beautiful. Like, I love the show. Okay, then we have Hotstar, Succession. We have a new season, guys. Oh my god. Logan is my favorite. You guys know that. I love him. And I just love this show. Like, for me, it's one of those English dramas that, is just so, like, amazing about this rich family, the dynamics, how everybody's after, like, the seat of power, how the dad's, like, like, the main guy, and then, like, I'm not telling you more, okay? Just watch it. It's again weekly episodes, so it's really annoying because you have to wait for one episode a week, but it's so good. It's like, watch it. Scenes from a Marriage was amazing. I remember mentioning it last month as well, but like, watch the whole thing and it is so good. And really, the presence that the actors have is just unreal. Like, totally amazing. American Crime Story, the Clinton Lewinsky case, again, really amazing. We all read about it in the news or heard about it in the media and stuff, but I feel like to see it play out this way from all the different angles is very interesting, and I really enjoyed the show. Then on Apple TV, we have The Morning Show, again, weekly episodes, but it's really good. Like, I just wish we could just binge watch it. Like, that's my only complaint, because I feel like this weekly thing just doesn't work for me, because also you watch so much content that you kind of forget what happened, right? I'd rather just watch, like, binge watch and finish. Then on Viki, we have Yumi's Cells, which is a really interesting K-drama. It is, of course, romance, but there's, how we have cells in our body, there's like this whole animated part with her cells, which is really interesting and different from the other dramas I've watched. Really enjoying that at the moment. So guys, that's it from me. I hope you guys had a lovely Diwali and you're continuing in the whole festive spirit and have a great weekend. You guys know the drill. Comment below, tell your favorite shows, movies, absolutely anything, and all the things that I've asked you. See you guys. Bye.